Hello everyone and welcome to the YouTube channel of Sri Rama Bharati Public School. This is Natasha here, and in this video we will discuss about the various factors or various things that are involved in the process of production, in the process of producing something. That production can be from an agricultural field, that production can be from a factory or industry, but the factors remain the same. We will talk about these factors in the context of village Palampur, but do not think that these factors apply only to Palampur. It applies to the whole of the country. In the previous video, we studied about this village. We had a brief introduction, how Palampur is set up, the families that stay in Palampur, and the basic activities that are being conducted in Palampur. In this video, we will study about the various things that are required to produce something in Palampur. So the basic organization of production. Organization as in steps that are required for producing something. Now production of what is being produced? Goods and services are being produced. As I said, it can be from agricultural field in the form of crops. It can be from industries or companies. So there are four basic requirements for the production of goods and services. The first and foremost is land. We obviously require a land for setup of industry or company. Even if we are doing agricultural activity, we require a land to sow the crops. Correct? So the first and foremost factor that is required for producing something is land. Without land, we cannot settle anything. So land along with other natural resources such as forest, water, minerals, it comprises the basic requirement for producing something. Next is labor. Now, for example, if a person has bought an agricultural field, he alone cannot grow the crops, right? He will require people to work on that field to grow the crops. So that those people who are working on the field are known as labor. So a person who is doing work manually is called labor. It can be in an agricultural field or it can be in a private institution or a company or a factory. People who are working manually are known as labor and they are required at various places to produce something. So people will do the work, correct? Now, skilled, unskilled, or educated or uneducated people, it depends on the type of work. Now, for example, if you want your clothes to be stitched, you obviously will go to tailor because he is skilled in tailoring. You won't go to cobbler and ask him to stitch your clothes. Similarly, there are certain employment jobs that require skilled people, and there are certain jobs that do not require skilled people, like carrying big sacks on the shoulders or carrying many bricks. Correct? These are unskilled work and they do not require particular skill. Similarly, there are many ITs, there are many companies which require educated people. So labor will be skilled, unskilled, educated, or uneducated. It depends upon the type of work that they are doing. So the first foremost requirement was land. Second is labor. So the next important factor that comes is physical capital. Physical capital means the money that is required to purchase certain things. Now, physical capital is further divided into fixed capital and working capital. For example, an industry that produces Parle G biscuits, then that factory would require, first of all, land to set up the factory. Then it would require labor to work in the factory to operate the machines. Then the machines that are installed in the Parleji factory, that machines are fixed capital, because once purchased, that machine can uh, work for a long run, for a long period of time. So the tools, the machines, the factory itself, these are fixed capital, because once they are purchased, they're not being changed every week or every day. So they are fixed capital. Once they are bought, it can work for many years. Now, working capital is the capital that is required to purchase raw material, like the milk or the basic ingredients that are required to produce the biscuits, to make the biscuits. They are called working capital. Next comes human capital. Now, humans itself are considered as a great capital, because humans have knowledge, and the knowledge can be applied in a particular field to get production. So the four main factors of production are land, labor, physical capital, and human capital. And in the next video, we will connect these factors of production with farming. How farming is being done in Palampur in context of these four factors. How these four factors are responsible for the production of crops in Palampur. So till then, stay safe and have a good day.